All right, lots of volatility in the market, guys. Lots of volatility. So let's go ahead and make the live stream get out there, and then we can dive right in. So let's see. Make the live stream. All right, cool. Go ahead and push all my notifications out like every stream, and then we will dive right into it. Lots of volatility. Can't say we were that surprised. I released a video last night talking about some volatility very likely ahead. That being said, I don't think this is the dip. I think we have further more to go, and I will show you guys in this video as to why I believe that, why my bias is the way it is. Got a lot to discuss like every stream. Usually a lot of fun. So definitely don't go anywhere. If you're in the chat, make sure to throw around some likes and subscribes and comment. Let me know you're here and all that great stuff. I think all my notifications have been pushed out. So let's go ahead and make this sucker happen. Let's see. There we are. Awesome. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How are y'all doing today? All right, let me go get my... let's go ahead and get my comments going so I can see what's going on with all of y'all. I can get involved in the discussion. Sud, dude. What's up, bro? How are you doing, man? Awesome, awesome, awesome. ACH, boys. You right, ACH, boys. What's going on with ACH? Give me some good news. Let's find some good news with ACH. All right. I like it. I still like it. Not much has changed. Not much has changed. All right, I'm okay with the current situation on this. I think it makes a lot of sense. What's up, crypto fan Anthony, bro? How are you guys doing today? Where are all my... Oh, that's why. Because that was the wrong chart. There we go. Yep, as you guys can see, nothing really has changed. I released that video today, so we know what's going on. No worries at all. This is what we basically expect. This is sort of a retest, continuation of the upside. And like I talked about in today's stream, guys, like this is a very clear impulse. And this is a very clear corrective structure. Like it's very, very clear. I don't even know how you could argue any other way than this being just a massive bull flag. Like that's it. H-bar dip. Yep, you're right. H-bar dip. So I was on Discord. We were talking on here. Talking about it. Let's see. Where's it at? Oh gosh, I'm messing this up. Let's see. I went ahead and bought even more H-bar. I couldn't ignore such a beautiful entry. So despite the fact I already have way more than I probably should, I went ahead and did it. So I sold some Solana, some Algo, and some Ravencoin. Solana looks pretty shitty right now. Algo and Ravencoin, there's nothing bad about these charts, and I almost didn't sell Raven at all, but I have too much of them. So I went ahead and dumped some off. Algo looks good. Raven looks good. I think the ROI to H-bar is really low in comparison, so I went ahead and dumped some. But overall, guys, like I think it looks fine. So, Yep. Lots of stuff going on, guys. Let's go ahead and look at the market, see what is going on right now. I know Bitcoin's been collapsing. I don't think we're at a support level yet. I think we still have a little bit ways to go potentially. But right now, you guys can see we had a nice little dip. Doesn't look like there's that much of a support level. Could it be that? Could this be our support resistance flop? I never really considered that. Holy, I think I missed it, guys. I think this was the dip. You guys see this? This 4-hour breaker, it acted as support, resistance, came back up, tested resistance. Wow, this actually might be it based upon this 4-hour breaker just holding up like a beast. Oh, wow, I didn't even consider this, but that might have actually did it. This might be it, guys. This might be all we're going to get. I'm really surprised. So my bias, what I was looking for, is a dip a little bit lower right down here. I was looking at 46.1 to 46.4. That's my primary bias. But you know what? This 4-hour breaker may have been all we're going to get. Now, if we do get a dip down here, that's a tremendous buy opportunity. But This might be all we get, guys. What level is that? A 4-hour breaker? I don't think that's that significant. What else we got? How am I going to know if we are done with this dip? What are my key signs? What am I looking for? Well, let's look. We're above the 200 moving average. That's nice. Look at the hourly chart. Did we close this above? So if you want to be super technical, all right, like very, very picky, technically, this is an hour breaker, right? You can see that's technically an hour breaker. So if it's an hour breaker and we close back above the hour breaker, you see that really close. But you can see we do have some space there, only by like $3, but technically we closed above it. So could this have been a breaker reclaim? I mean, yeah, technically I think it really could. Not only that, if we look at this right here, we have these two breakers, and we once again reclaimed it. Guys, I think I'm actually pretty confident this was the dip. I'm pretty confident the dip is actually over. I think I am. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, it looks really, really clean. So this might have been all we're going to get. Now, let me make this very clear, guys. So let me make this very clear. This right here is not a major resistance level. All right, like up in here, my major resistance level is a little bit higher. Let's go to my chart I was working with yesterday. Is this the one I was looking for? No. This one? There it is. This is the chart I was looking at yesterday, and this is the one that I think makes the most sense. I think if we get it, if this price pumps into here, these two levels, that be where we get a major dip. So this may just be a small correction, continuation upwards. So I'm thinking something like this, okay? We're going to do up, down, continue, and then we're going to see what happens, all right? Then we may legitimately get this pump or this dump down to 46, and from there we may go down, we may go up, right? Either one's very realistic. And if we lose this, where are we going? Down here, right? I think this is probably what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to come up here, tap this level, then collapse. Stream froze? What? Oh, man. All right. Hate to see that, guys. Yesterday, the stream crashed entirely, so hope that doesn't happen again. Hey, go ahead and like and subscribe if you have not already, guys. Like, I want to make sure that YouTube pushes up this content so other people can see it. So, yeah. Yep, this may be all we're going to get. Come up here, tap this level, they continue back down. So is this a good spot to enter a short position? No, it's not, right? Because we have this major support right there. And if you did have a short position, where would you even target? And I was talking about this in one of the chats today. So where would you place your stop loss here? Where is the area where your invalidation exists, right? Because you're going to go over here, you're going to make a short position. Let's say you're going to go right here. Where are you going to target? Well, I mean, this daily breaker is clear as can be, right? So you really don't want to go any further than this daily breaker down, right? So if that's the case, this daily breaker would be all you can go. And the other part is where are you going to put your stop loss at, right? I mean, where in this structure makes sense for a stop loss? I mean, realistically, probably above here. But is this a good short position? Is a 0.5 R a good short position? No, of course not, right? That's a horrible short position. It doesn't make any sense, right? So instead, I would wait for something like this, where after we touch this level, come back up here, and then you could enter a short position and then go for a 4R trade that's targeting way down here around 40,000, right? That's what I would want to do if I was in a short position. So right now, I just don't think that this makes a lot of sense. I really don't. So yeah, and that's the one thing you have to consider, man. Like, where's your supports and resistances at? Where can you make your short positions? Where are your validation points? So the closer you are up into your resistance level, the better you're going to be for a short position. Yeah, I had some questions in here. Let's see, what was the questions I had? Let's see, ACH. Man, I had some questions I was gonna go over. What were the actual things? Oh, I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna talk about this right here. Let me find it. Right here, okay? So This is something that you guys need to fully grasp, all right? And the question is, I was saying last night, I released a video last night that said, hey, I'm expecting a drop down into this region. I'm expecting a drop all the way down to 40,000, okay? So why would I be buying in this region, right? Why would I be buying? That sounds absolutely insane if I'm expecting a drop down here, right? And I am. I still think my primary bias is a drop down here. But why? Why would I possibly be buying right here when I'm expecting a drop? And it comes down to this, guys. Trading is all about probabilities, right? You need to understand that no one, and I don't care who they are, who they claim they are, no one can say with 100% certainty that the market is going to do X or it's going to do Y, right? We don't know if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. All we can say is based upon the information that we have, based upon the overall structure and things like that, we can assume that it's going to do a certain thing, right? That's all we can do, and anyone who claims otherwise is full of crap, okay? No one knows what's going to happen. We can make the best guesses, but just like I mentioned last night, we have two options here, okay? And I know this is super simplistic. We're either going to reject here and drop down here, or we're going to come up here and rip to the upside. Just rip it, right? Because if we get above here, then we've essentially broken above the 618, the 702. That's basically all we have left in this entire thing. And if you go to the altcoin market cap, you guys can see how we are essentially like, there's not much more resistance above us. You have this 4 hour, I'm assuming. Yeah, we have this level right here. But like, we would just accelerate to the upside. That's it. There's nothing else left on this level. So there is a very legitimate chance that we very well may just pop to the upside. It's very legitimate, okay? And if we do, if I wasn't taking the opportunity to buy these dips, I would be entirely not exposed for this rip to the upside, right? And the exact same thing. If I come up here and off it's right here, and we do drop, I would be entirely exposed and I wouldn't be able to buy when I get down here. So no matter what your high time frame bias is, you need to understand that, like, you need to understand we don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is give you the best idea of what we're seeing on the charts and things like that. And sometimes it just does something completely unexpected, right? It just happens. So all right. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on this whole thing. Let's see. So let's look at some charts. I'm gonna look at some charts, but I'm probably not gonna take chart requests today. I'm gonna focus on charts that I actually want to look at to make sure that we use our time appropriately. So I will look at ETM because this is one of the ones that I talked about today or yesterday, and this is a bullish retest. Right? Simple as that. That's a bullish retest. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bearish retest, came back up, reconfirmed it, continued the upside. Yep. ETN looks amazing. Look, amazing, amazing, absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy about this. Man, this is such a clean retest. Huh. Yeah, I like this is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this looks really good. Nothing bearish about that. Oh, wrong one. On here. All right, now here's the shitty part. Here's the scary part. Right now, we're still struggling with this breaker. And right now, we went above it and are now back below it. And I don't like that, right? So I want to make sure that we are near it or above it. I want to see it above it. That's where I really want to see it. So right now, this does not look very good. I don't like this massive shooting star candle. That's very concerning. But on the other hand, I do like this massive bullish hammer. So they're basically two complete opposite of candles that one's super bearish, one's super bullish. And right now, I don't know what's going to happen here, right? On the USDT pairing. If we got a dip down here, would I be buying? Abso-freaking-lutely, right? If we got above here, would I be buying? Absolutely, right? But right now, we're currently below this resistance level. And so I think the safest play is to wait a little while, until we get some closes. But the BTC pairing looks really good. So I think if you want to enter some position now, I think it'd be a pretty safe play, I think. But overall, that's a really nice bullish retest right there. I do like that a lot. So overall, I like that. Let's see. So Bitcoin, let's look at the low time frame, see how it's looking. I can get more information as to how I'm feeling about this whole situation. What I did see a 3-strike pattern, and I always love my 3-strike patterns. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick. I'm going to get rid of this. So 3-strike pattern, what that means is you have a low established, right? And this is a clear low. Now let me go to the other one. Let's do the horizontal ray. Okay, clear low established, right? Came back down. Once again, went below it. Okay, another sweep of liquidity, right? So one low was established, came back down, made tap liquidity. Now we're going back down again, and once again we swept it and made more liquidity. So this is called a 3-strike pattern. 3-strike pattern is also another name for it. I can't remember what it's called. 3-strike pattern, but essentially what it means is that we keep tapping liquidity. We go a little bit further, but with this strong reaction right here, that's a really, really good sign. So overall, I like the 3-strike that's been formed on there. Let's look at the bullish divergences and see if we have anything formed. I'm going to assume that we did, but let's look. Yep, yes we did. So I'm going to show you guys this. This is a bullish divergence. I'm going to show you guys how this works. So what you do is you take these 3 levels. Right? These 3 levels, right? And now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the low of each one of these. So one's right here. Right down here. And then one right here. You guys see that? Cool. Now, what you want to see are a series of lower lows with higher RSI, right? So a lower low on price and a higher low on RSI. This means that although the price is dropping, the intensity of the drop actually is losing strength. And that's what you want to see, okay? And that's what you really want to see for a continuation or a reversal to the upside. So we do have a bullish divergence. That looks really good. We do have the 3-strike pattern. Looks really good. I venture to say I think this correction is done. So if you wanted to start entering some positions, I think we would be in a pretty safe spot right now to do so. Now, which alt should you get into? A lot of them. There's a lot, right? If you're on Discord, you know I have a ton of alts I talk about all the time. Those are the ones that I'd be entering in. And I already mentioned what I bought, right? I went ahead and bought some H-bar. I went ahead and bought some sushi. And I'm gonna show you guys why I'm so bullish on sushi. I haven't even made a video on this yet. I haven't done a video. I haven't done anything. But like this is a coin where I heard some people talking about it on Twitter. I looked into it and I said, oh my God, I love it. Right, and that's literally what I did. I was like, oh my God, this is super good. So, and that's how I do a lot of my analysis. I'll be looking around on Twitter, yada yada yada, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea. And I'm gonna go ahead and look into it myself, and I love it. Right, so. Let's go ahead and look at sushi. I'm going to show you guys why I'm so bullish on it, why I purchased it. Obviously, I'm not telling you guys to purchase it. I'm telling you what I did. But I think it looks really, really, really good right now. So what I did is this is an impulse. You can tell it's an impulse because of the structure. Okay, parabolic movement impulse. Then we had a correction. Okay, and this correction went pretty low. It looks like, what level did it drop down to? Weekly? No. Monthly? No. 12-hour? What the hell level was that? I don't like that. Daily? 3-day. There it was. No, it didn't even get that far. I don't know what level it dropped down into. Let's see what the Fibonacci retracement. I'm really curious. I'm trying to see what level did this fall into. Golden pocket? No, it went below it. I don't know why it reversed. I honestly don't know why it reversed, but it did. So it reversed. And now that it reversed, what happened now, right? So once it came back up, it started going back down. But look at what happened when it started dropping. This very clearly fell into a corrective channel. Now, how can you tell it's a corrective channel? It's indicated by the small volume, right? The low volume relatively, and also how it's turned into a channeling form. Okay, now this right here is a massive bull trap. Not necessarily. I see it's a good question though, and really like we don't have that much high volume in relative. Let me see if I can find the chart. Because you're right, it's not as high a volume as I really want to see. Let's go to FTX. Okay, FTX definitely doesn't have the high volume. BTC maybe? Not really. You know what? You actually have a good point. There's really not that much volume on there, so that profile does not look that healthy. Binance.US? Well, that's not helping us out at all. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. And I'm not going to say it has to, but it definitely helps the case if it is a high volume impulse. And we really don't have that much volume relatively. So let's go to a higher time frame. Well, okay, look at this. So it's not the cleanest thing, but is it safe to say, let's go to a monthly. All right, there we go. This works, okay? This works. This actually makes it pretty nice. This volume right here, where is it at? This volume right here, right, which is the impulse, is definitely more than the drop, right? The drop over here. We can agree on that? All right, cool. So yes, we did have higher volume. At first, it didn't look like it, but once we actually consolidate into a single level, it does make it seem a lot higher. So yes, we did have higher volume on the impulse. We did have lower volume on the corrective structure. So all around, I think it's fine. I really do think it's fine. So yeah, great. All right. So yeah, it came into a corrective structure, and the corrective structure, let's see how the channel interacted with the trend line. Center median interacted fairly well. Not great. That's actually pretty nice. Nice little swap there. So not too good, not too bad. But here's the important thing, and that's the thing that I really noticed yesterday. Despite the fact of this channel and exactly how you want to draw it, I think it's pretty safe to say we did break out of it yesterday. I think that based upon the trend lines and connecting everything and yada, 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 I think we did break out yesterday. And not only that, look, if you look really, really, really close, I got to close above it. I got to close above this previous breaker, right? It's obviously sweeping these highs right there. So because I'm disciplined, I'm very systematic in the way I do it, I see this and I say, hey, that's an impulse. That's a reclaim of this breaker. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot, right? So yeah, I went ahead and took a shot at it. Let's look at the BTC pairing. I'm curious now. Let's go to a weekly. Nothing too clear on there. 3-day. That's not bad. I'm gonna call that. I'm a little cautious now. I don't know. I don't know if I like sushi. I do love sushi. Make that very clear. I love sushi. I'm a huge fan of sushi personally. I love raw fish. My wife doesn't like it, but I do. I don't know. I'm starting to have some doubts on whether or not I really like this that much. Where's the 200 at? 200 is above it. That's good. I love seeing a reclaim of that. Let's go back to the USD pairing. That channel breakout, I guess, is the only major thing that I see that I really like about it. Let's see. Sushi. Clear break of the 200. Okay, that's nice. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. I think I have a pretty decent position. I think it's retraced far enough. Yeah, I think I'm fine with it. Even for the short term, I think it still looks fine. So we'll see how I think about it soon. Let's see. AMC will let customers pay in Ethereum and Litecoin by the end of the year. All right, cool. That's awesome, man. I don't really focus on news. I focus on the actual charts alone. But that's always nice when you can get some more legitimacy in the crypto space, right? I do like that as a whole. Adam, holy, what? What are you doing, Adam? Oh my gosh. It is on a freaking roll right now. Wow, man, look at this. And this actually was a location I was telling people to buy at. So if you took my advice, you would have bought at around $16, $17, $18, around there, and you would be very much in profit if you did that purchase. I did not. I recommended it, but I didn't actually do it myself. I think because because I didn't have any funds available on the exchange that I was using. So Convex is doing really nicely. Look at this, guys. Just look at this chart. This is absolutely just gorgeous. So we just had a dip, as you guys are aware, and we're still above this level. So this is a very, very, very nice bull pattern. You guys see that? Very nice rounded bottom pattern. All right. So we had a high, we had lots of volume on the increase. Very nice bull. And now we're starting to do the expansion, right, on high volume, which is very nice. Now, we also have this clear daily breaker. If you guys zoom in, you can see how we are currently above it. And in 1 hour and 30 minutes, I would love to see it close above that level. That would be a really good confirmation for me that I made a good decision. Now, over here is a 4 hour, I believe. Yep, there's a 4 hour breaker right there. You can see the interaction we've had. We're above it as well. Very nice. And finally, down here, you guys can see how this was a 3-day. Yep, 3-day breaker. Very clean. And we touched it, we touched it, we touched it, we got above, we retested. This structure is absolutely gorgeous. I think Convex is an absolutely amazing looking chart right now. And not only that, it's held up like a beast today. And I love seeing coins that really hold up very nicely during dumps. That's something I really love to see. So while everything else was just collapsing, Convex, which is ranked 251, only has $300 million in market cap. It has held up very, very nicely. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with the way this thing has held up. So yeah, I like it a lot. All right, let's see. What else I want to cover? Oh, H-bar. Why wouldn't I cover H-bar? What am I doing? What am I doing, man? Oh, my gosh. Of course I got to cover my H-bar. My gosh, man. H-bar. Oh, man, it's just gorgeous. Very, very, very happy. You're like, oh, my God, but it's such a massive drop. Oh, my gosh, it's so scary. Guys, we just had a massive run. Like, we're okay, all right? We're okay. Everyone can calm the hell down. We had a 300% run so far. And we've had a 20% drop, okay? We'll be okay, guys, all right? Like, everyone can calm down, all right? Take a chill pill and relax, all right? Now, this level right here, what is this level that I have annotated? This is a 12-hour level or a 4-hour level, depending on how you want to look at it, right? So this 12-hour or 4-hour level is what I'm using to purchase with. Now, you're like, wow, that's great, man. I'm so happy that you made this after the fact it's already dropped in there, right? But if you go down here to my H-bar section and we talk about it, I've had this level mapped out for quite a while. There it is. Look at that sucker right here, okay? And I say right here, come to Papa. This would be a monster entry if we get it. Well, guess what? We dropped all the way down in there. And yes, I went ahead and picked up even more H-bar, despite the fact that I am incredibly overexposed to this coin. Now, there's also a really good lesson to learn here, okay? And I'm going to show you guys this. So this was another opportunity I had right here. Let's see how that chart ended up. I'm actually curious. So if you go over here to H-bar, we still held it. Son of a gun. We have still held that level. Wow. All right. So look at this, okay? These are the two levels, right in there, right in there. We are currently inside of it or right above it right now, okay? Now, last night I posted this. I said, "Oh, there's my tap. I'm going to go to sleep, but I can't monitor it, right?" And this morning, we had this massive pump, okay? And I said, if we close a 4-hour above the red one, this is going to continue on the moon mission. Then I said right here, oh, look, we get above it. It's great. I said, hey, it's still early, but looks pretty likely we're going to continue the moon mission. Confirmation isn't until we get the 4-hour close. Okay, let me say that again. Confirmation isn't until we get the 4-hour close. Despite the fact this thing looked incredibly good, we did not get the 4-hour close. And it says right here, confirmation isn't until we get the 4-hour close. Well, we didn't get it, right? It pays to be patient. We did not get our 4-hour close. So because of that, guess what? You should not have entered this position because we never actually closed above it and reclaimed it, right? So it was a very, very brutal rejection. But there we are. And sure enough, we fell in our buy zone, and I went ahead and bought more because why not? I cannot ignore a position this incredibly beautiful. So I went ahead and bought even more today. But this is a really, really good example of how you guys need to be very patient and not rush into a position. Like, look at this. Just look at that. Amazing. It popped the upside in an absolutely amazing way. But it got rejected. So because we got rejected, this is still a resistance, right? It's a resistance. I think we're going to explode right through it, but this is still a resistance. Let's go over here to the USD pairing. Let's see how it's doing right now. Ooh, we're doing good. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh, man, look at this. We are currently above our level. Oh, this is beautiful. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think my average entry was probably around like 40, like right around 47. I think that's where I got in. So I went ahead and I sold some Raven, I sold some Solana, and I sold some Algo. Raven and Algo still look fine. Make that very clear. And the only reason why I sold some Raven is because of this right here. And this is the only reason as to why I sold some. Because go to the daily. And we're still below the 200. That's the only reason why I sold some. I think that I can find better entries on HBAR just because we're below the 200, and that's the only reason why. But if you go to the BTC pairing, Raven actually looks really, really, really good. I still sold some because, again, we're below the 200, but we're retouching the we're right above the 618. And not only that, if you zoom this sucker way back, go to 3-day level, all the way back here, okay, this level was a really, really strong level, and it's been holding for a very long time. And this is one of the main reasons why I got into HBAR way back in the day, right? So all of this right here, okay, we held up very nicely, held up, we lost it, broke above, and we came back in here and did a very solid retest of this level. So I think that we have very little to drop, if any, on Raven coin. But in the very, very short term, I think HBAR looks way too phenomenal right now to go ahead and get rid of. But yeah, Raven looks fine. But I still went ahead and sold some just because I think relatively HBAR just looks too good right now, guys. I had to make a play. It to me, it almost looks stupid not to make that play. So I went ahead and did it. It's too obvious. So yeah, was that a bullish retest then of HBAR? Yeah, absolutely. That was a bullish retest. Yes, by definition, it's a bullish retest. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, a bullish retest, okay? And we can look at both of them. So for instance, okay, this is a bearish retest. And here's how this works. What is it? Monthly? All right, so this right here, monthly breaker, okay? Every time it comes back in here and it fails, this is called a bearish retest, okay? We're testing it from the downside, and we keep confirming the bearishness to it. So this one's received 1 bearish retest, 2 bearish retests, 3 bearish retests, 4 bearish retests, 5, and finally 6. We've had 6 bearish retests on this breaker. So what that means is that whenever it does come back up here again, because we've tested it so many times, I think it's actually very likely that we bust to the upside. And if we do bust to the upside, like, there's a lot of open space up here. So I think Raven still has a ton of potential, so I'm not really stressing by any means. But I think relatively, I think I had too much. Yeah, exactly. I think the price of Raven is going to get to at least $3.7 bajillion. Okay, no less. $3.7 bajillion per Raven. 100. It's unlock. I will not sell. I might start laddering out at 3.6 bajillion. But that's a maybe. Might. 3.7. You got it, man. Yeah, so absolutely massive potential on this, but I think in the short term, HBAR has more potential on the very short term. And then soon, what my goal is, once HBAR really starts accelerating the upside, I'm going to start taking profits, not because it's going to stop going up, but because the ROI will then go in the favor of other coins. That's the same reason why I'm selling out on my Doge position. Or not Doge, Solana position. The same reason. Because I think the ROI for Solana, same thing with ADA, I think the ROI is better in a coin that has not popped off yet compared to coins that have already went up so high. So I'm looking for the next altcoin. Let's see, what else? So yeah, Raven was one of my sold. I sold Algo, which, make it very clear, guys. Algo and Raven do not look bad, okay? Don't take that the wrong way. I think they still look totally healthy, totally fine, but the ROI personally is higher right now with... This is such a good looking chart. This is such a beautiful chart. I think the ROI right now is still better with HBAR. Man, this is such a good looking chart. There's so many coins out there that look so amazing right now. It was really hard to pick which one I wanted to get rid of. All right. So oops. Actually, you know what? Both of these lines are completely irrelevant at this point. I'm going to go rid of them. You got to clean your charts every once in a while. So let's look at this. This is going to be a level of support, right? I don't think that's even significant at all. Yeah, that was level of support. And the interaction we obviously had pretty clear. There was a 12-hour breaker over here that I was also looking at for Algo. Was it the BTC pairing? No, it was USD. Okay, just different chart. Okay. Yeah, Algo USD, as you can see, we had this line right here. We busted above it. Now we're consolidating above our previous all-time high, which is great, right? So this is amazing. I'm really happy about this. So on the daily level, let's see, 200 moving average is way down here. That's great. We had a very solid breakout. And look at this. This is very important, guys. High volume. This is high volume. This is very healthy high volume on the impulse. It's really nice, right? So this means impulse. This screams impulse. Very healthy. And then right now, on this consolidation, we have lesser volume than we had on the impulse, right? So this looks like a consolidation movement. Looks great. On the low time frame, the 4 hours still way down here. There's not really too much you can get out of this. I wouldn't really stress too much on the precision on this. Let's look at Algo BTC. Oh man, I wonder if I'm going to regret selling. I might. I don't know yet. On the Algo BTC, as you can see, it rhymed, didn't it? On the Algo BTC, as you can see, we have this 3-day breaker, right? Established very clearly, came down here, confirmed as a resistance level, right? This is your bearish retest right here. Bearish retest right here. Got above it, and now you did what's called a bullish retest right here. Now over here, you have a clear, is that a 3-day? Yep, 3-day breaker. And on this 3-day breaker, you can see that is a clear bearish retest, right? It's a bearish retest. Why do we know it's a bearish retest? Because it is testing it from the downside and it failed and rejected. Bearish retest. Why is this gray? I don't think I've ever used gray in my entire life. It's weird. And why is it 2 of them? What is going on? I don't understand what just happened there. All right, well, either way. So as you can see, these are my next levels on this chart, right? So we get above here, we test there, we get above here, we test that, continue to the upside, right? So right now we do have a lot of support and resistances that are here. So yep. Looks clean, guys. Looks very clean. Very happy with this chart as well. So don't think I'm bearish on HBAR because on Algo, because I most certainly am not. Ooh. Ooh, all right. I see you. What we got going on here? No, I'm not gonna take it. It's not that serious. Take that back. All right, cool. How's the market doing? Have we collapsed or are we still doing okay? Let's see. Or is Bitcoin still doing okay? I think it's gonna keep going okay, but obviously we need to confirm. Yep, still looks fine. Still looks fine. No worries. I want to see. So here's what I want to see right now. We have this falling wedge that was established. It's not clean, but I think it's good enough. I want to see this one strike. 15. One strike, two strike, three strike. Oh, it's almost an hour. There he is. One strike, two strike, three strike. Bust the upside on this falling wedge. That's what I want to see. Break to the upside, come up here, then we can start looking at another rejection. Once that's done, Loom is actually doing pretty good today. You know what? I got you, man. I will go ahead and do a Matic one. All right, I got you. Okay, we'll make sure we cover that. Let's look at Shiba though. I want to cover this for you guys. I know a lot of people are probably in Shiba or are probably interested. They're like, "Oh my God, it looks so bullish." Not too bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not. I mean, it's nothing too crazy relatively. Like the volume still isn't as high as what I would expect. I would like to see. So the volume's still not as high as it was back here. It's not bad though. Here's the main thing, okay? And I actually did an analysis on this yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday. And I said, we have a lot of levels in between us. I said, well, we have this level right here, very clear level. This level right here, very clear level. And if we get above that, then we have this monster of a weekly breaker, okay? So is it likely that we close above this? I think it's extremely likely, right? I think it's a very likely scenario that we close above here, okay? And this is a daily breaker, so that would be an official reclaim. So in approximately 1 hour and 11 minutes, I can flip this from red to green, right? I'm going to go ahead and do it now because it's pretty much assumed. I'm going to go ahead and flip this to green, right, as well, because these are two now solid levels that should hold the support, right? And that makes sense. But what about this level, right? When does this become support? It's a weekly level, so it doesn't become support for another 3 days and 2 hours. Now, could we go in here and try to find some other levels that are also significant, like maybe this? Yep, I think so. So this is going to be a green level, right? If we close above it. Daily breaker. So if we get above here and we close above here, this would be a daily breaker that we've reclaimed. But as of right now, it's still a resistance level. So in 1 hour and 9 minutes, if we are above this level right here, this daily breaker, I'm probably going to throw a long at Shiba. Right? Do I like the coin? Do I like the fundamentals? Do I like anything about this coin? Nope. But am I stupid? Am I going to disregard money because of a coin that looks bullish? No, of course not. That's stupid as well, right? So I'll probably throw a little long in there. If we get a close above here, I'll probably throw a long. I think it makes sense to me. But again, only if we get a close in 1 hour and 9 minutes. All right, I'm going to cover Solana, and then I will cover Matic. All right, I got you. Let's do Solana. Where's it at? Solana. There it is. Okay. Oh, man. So Solana is starting to bust up now. Of course it is. All right, so Solana, this is a little trend line I've been watching for a while. There's nothing too crazy, but I think this is significant enough. So I'm hoping that we come down here and bust the upside. Now, I am not recommending going long on this coin. I don't like the coin right now. I don't like how we came back here to another retest of it. We've tested it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, right? The main thing is I'm looking for an exit pump. I want this to pop the upside simply so that I can sell my position. That's all I want to do, okay? This, to me, is a show of weakness on how we lost that level. We've drifted down here. We came with daily breaker. We came and reacted very nicely, and I got an entry between 144, I believe. Let me see. I got an entry between 143 and 146. Okay, that was my entry I got. So I'm still doing well. 143 to 146, I got my entry, but we haven't had a healthy reaction yet, and that's not a healthy reaction. I don't like this right now. So there's no volume here. There's no real movement. So in my mind, this just does not look very good. So I want this to break out of this trend line, and then I'm going to be selling somewhere up in here. Okay, this is my sell zone. I don't really have a specific area I'm looking to get out of, but I think anywhere in here is my sell zone. And I'll just be dumping SOL, and as I get it, or as I dump it, I will be moving it into other positions that I think look more bullish. So could we keep going back up and keep the party going? Yeah, of course. But the problem is, I think we have better risk to reward than other coins. And here's something very important, guys. I want you guys to understand. Well, let's show you something. If you go back to my channel, I actually, speaking of that, hey, go ahead and like and subscribe like right now. Do it right now. I don't know how many people we have on here. Let's see. How many likes we got? 16 likes and 27 viewers. You see that? We have a lot of people who have not liked that channel, and that's pretty bad. I don't like that. So let's fix it. Where's Solana at? Okay, Solana. Oh my gosh, I know I did this one. Where's it at? Solana, right here. There we go. Solana video, I recorded this back here on August 3rd. Let's see. What happened at August 3rd? Where was my price point at? August 3rd was right here. So I actually made a video telling you guys to buy this coin right here at $33 to $34, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, I already had my position before that video was made. I was waiting for the right opportunity to tell you guys this looks really good. So most of my position actually came in way back here, I think around $5, okay? Not the very bottom, but around $5 is where I was in most of my position on Solana, okay? So my average entry on this coin was around $20, give or take. All right, I bought more at $34, but most of my position was actually bought around $5. So I'm doing really well in this position. I'm very happy with the way it went. I just want to get out of it because I think it's basically lost momentum, and I think that now it's going to take the route of BNB, where it basically just like collapses and dies over the span of the next couple months. Where's it at? Where's BNB at? There we go. This is BNB. See what happened? BNB did really good, and it just sort of just collapsed and like just drifted off into somewhere. That's what I expect to happen with Solana. It had a hell of a run. BNB went from $30-ish all the way up to around $700, but now it's just basically collapsing. Right? That's what I expect to see happen with Solana. I think that the around like over here, this level right here was a weekly level, I think. Yeah, this weekly level should have held. And as you can see, it didn't. It just sort of like drug around here. And I think right now that's where we're at. I think we're right now, this is our area we're in right now for Solana. So it came down here, tapped it, getting a nice little push, but let's just like drifting around. That's what I think is going to happen. Take the route of BNB and just sort of just drift off into obscurity. But we'll see. Maybe not. Yeah, Solana is having some fundamental issues. I'm aware of that. That being said, I don't focus on that. All I focus on the charts. So, Bumblebee, how do you recognize signs of weaknesses? Just like this, like I'm showing you guys. Solana showing me signs of weakness. I don't like how it's losing levels. I don't like losing levels. I don't like not having strong reactions off of bounces that should be a strong bounce. Like right here, this is a weekly breaker. Okay. You should have strong reactions off of it. And like this, a 12% increase off of a strong off of a weekly breaker is not a good level, is not a good sign, right? Just like for Solana right now, if I can find it. Where's it at? This is a daily breaker, which is, you know, not that much, but we only got a 15% increase off of that level, right? The same sort of thing, man. I don't like the reaction. This is a really bad bleed into our level again. So I'm going to go ahead. Next pump we get, if we get it, I'm going to go ahead and just dump out of this position. Now, if we collapse and lose this, when we come up retest this level, I'll also be getting rid of positions, right? So the point is, I'm getting rid of my soul. I think it's done. But maybe I'm wrong. That's fine, right? If I miss it, I miss it. I've still made like, what, 1,000% off of this position, so I think I'm still doing okay. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, I told you I was going to go Matic. Let's do Matic. All right, let's look at this sucker. Well, I don't like this breaker. I don't like that breaker either. I don't like any of these breakers. I don't like any of these breakers at all. Give me some breakers that make sense to me. That's not a good one. 3-day? Nope, nothing. This is a clear one, but I just don't, I think it's too large to really utilize. Where's the 200 at? Down here. Okay. Huh. This chart is really not very clear. It's just not. And I don't know if I want to use this level right here because we have this massive pump and dump right in between it. So despite the fact that this level has acted as some sort of support, this is a lot of interaction in between that level, which I don't think this is that significant. So I don't know. That might be all we get though, man. This might be all we get, and I don't necessarily like it. So this might be acting as some sort of significant level. It's not really clear. What about this? I have a theory. Let's go to the Fibonacci retracement. Nope, didn't touch it either. I don't know. I have no clue. I do not know why it rejected here. And I'm not going to try to bullshit you and make up an excuse. So, yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, CB. Thank you. So, those type of stories help out a lot. Yeah, man, it should. Like, I hope you guys understand. Like I've been doing this a while, and one thing that really irritates me, or not really irritates me, but like something that really is something I really hope you guys fully grasp is understanding that these things take time, all right? And it takes time to really find those opportunities. And you don't have to, like, you don't have to find the perfect play, right? Like, you don't have to get the perfect entry, okay? Like on Matic, for instance, right? Once you start seeing there's some strength here, you don't have to get in at the bottom, okay? You didn't miss out on Matic when you bought. Instead of buying here at 4 cents, you bought it here at like 5 cents, all right, or 50 cents. You didn't really miss out, all right? Like, does it suck? Yeah, but there's actually, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with buying high and selling higher. I actually put a quote in here on the general section, I believe. Yeah, right here. I'm going to show you guys this. Trader Cause. Love this guy. He's one of the guys that taught me how to trade. So I know it can be difficult, but sometimes you got to you got to buy high and sell higher. Okay. This is actually a very important thing that I really hope you guys understand. Okay. You don't have to catch the perfect entry. You don't. It's not that important. I promise you it's not. The important thing is that whenever you see strength, you want to buy into strength. Just like if you sell weakness, you want to sell into weakness. Just like right now, did I get the best exit on Sol? Right? Did I get the best exit on Sol? Could I have gotten out of Sol up here at $220 or $216? Yes, right? But when did I actually get out of it? I sold 25% of my position right here at 190. Okay, is that a good exit? I mean, based upon the fact that this thing has dropped an additional 23%, I'd say it's a pretty damn good exit, right? And that's the important thing, right? So, like, the same thing exists both directions. You don't have to catch the very top. You don't have to catch the very bottom. The important thing is getting in, okay? Anywhere in here, you would have made a ton of money until you got, like, up here, right? Anywhere in here, you would have made money. That's okay. Just like on H-bar. Anywhere in here, you would make money. Don't be concerned about missing the boat, right? Instead, just get in the market and take what you get. And don't stress about when you got in. Let's say hypothetically, okay, hypothetically, let's say you made a mistake and you bought Solana right up here, okay? I don't know if you did. Maybe you're in that. Maybe in the chat right now. Maybe you bought Solana at 181, okay? And this is like like I'm gonna go a little sidetrack right now. Let's say you bought Solana right here at 181, okay? And let's say you're like, I can't take a loss. I refuse. I will not take a loss. I'm too damn stubborn. Okay? I'm telling you right now, this chart looks like garbage, right? It very well may not get up to 181 again. It's very possible. Okay? And not only that, if it does get back to 181, you're probably like, well, I think it's going to keep going higher, right? Because you are just stubborn. Okay? I'm seriously considering just going ahead and just dumping my position soon, right? Because it just looks like crap, right? I may not get my exit pump, and that's okay. I'm still going to dump it. Why? Because why would I hold on this position? It looks like crap when I can go to something like Stack, which is doing some amazing things right now, right? Or why don't I go ahead and jump into something like VRA, right? Looks really good. Or jump into something like XRP, which high time frame looks amazing, right? Or Raven, or HBAR, right? Why would I hold on to a losing position? That's fine, dude. That's fine. MonsterBot, that's okay, man. That's fine. All right. Did you already sell? Was it a long position? Was it leverage? If it was leverage, great, man. It sucks. Okay, I promise you, I have lost multi thousands of dollars trading, learning how to trade, making stupid decisions. All right. I promise you, especially back. I'm going to show you when I was making the stupidest decisions. Way back here in 2017, 2018. Oh my God, I made some stupid decisions. And looking back on it, the the opportunity cost that I blew over here learning how to trade is crazy, okay? I lost a ton of money, okay? But here's the thing, right? Get out of it, right? Well, you gotta take what you did, lick your wounds, get back on that horse, and keep playing, right? And who cares, right? It's okay. If you lose a position, it's okay. There's not a huge issue with that, I promise you. Go ahead, dump your losses, move on to the next winner. Okay? There's a saying in trading, and I love this one. It is. I'm gonna write this out. This is a whole different direction I was gonna take this stream, but it's all right though. Cut your losses early and let your winners run. Okay? This is such an incredibly important saying right here. Cut your losses early and let your winners run. What this means is that when you start seeing your losses happen like Solana, right? I know this does not look right. This is not something I want to see. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and dump my position, okay? Why? Because I'm going to go find me a winner. I'm going to go find me a winner like HBAR, okay? HBAR is going to be my winner, okay? There's some other ones out there. That's why I'm always on here doing these chart requests and going through and finding my next winner, right? If you found a loser, who gives a shit, right? Move on to the next one. Okay? Cut your losses early. Let your winners run. It's okay to take a loss. Like Loom. Look at this. Look at this sucker. There we go. Look at that right there. Great example. Okay? Y'all know I'm a huge fan of Loom, right? Massive fan of Loom. There you go. Look, we're popping on the upside. Awesome, right? I'm going to go ahead and cut my soul position just so I can get into something like this, right? I want to find the next one that's doing this right now. See what I mean? There you go, guys. So, all right, I got to finish the Matic. All right, I'm going to finish the Matic one for my boy, man. I got to do this. I told him I would, and I keep getting distracted. I'm pretty sure my wife's cooking me dinner right now, so I'm probably going to have to end soonish anyway. But regardless, though, don't stress. Dude, why? Okay, all right, MonsterBot, talk to me here, right? Let's talk. Why are you using leverage positions? I want to know this. What is your thought process? First off, how long have you been trading? Okay. Why are you using leverage? There's no reason to, man. There's no reason to. All right. Like, look, Shiba is up 34 damn percent today. Okay. Loom is up 28% today. These are some astronomical numbers. You don't have to use leverage position. Okay. Like Alchemy. Showed you guys. Alchemy. Okay. This sucker went up 15,000%. You got greedy, and that's fine. It happens, man. It happens, okay? Don't touch a leverage position, like, again, there's no reason to, all right? Personally, I don't use leverage positions at all. I don't use them. I do not use leverage positions. If I did, it would be in a hedge position. That's it. Yeah, revenge trading also sucks. I promise you, man. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to make mistakes like that. It's fine. All right? Learn the skills. You will be okay. You will be okay. This is a bull market, man. There's plenty of money to be made. All right? You got to be patient. Use good diversification, right? If you go over here to my my Discord, you come down here. I haven't updated in like a week or so, but, okay, look, diversification. I'm not going to lose. Let's say if XRP completely collapsed tomorrow, right? Let's see it completely collapses. I'm going to lose 12% of my portfolio, and that's if it goes to zero, right? Would I be okay? Yeah, of course, right? It's going to hurt. I'll be pissed, but I'll be okay. It's okay, man, right? All these different positions I own right now, right? I am overexposed to H-bar. I've recognized that, and I know that, but it's okay, right?
All right, guys.
Focus.
That is an absolute insane run.
Whoa.
And it looks
what are you
like
at, RTO. Come on, man. RTBro, what the hell, man? All right. So yeah, like, dude, like, there are some positions out there. You're okay. You're okay. All right. Let's see. What was I gonna do now? Yeah, Matic. Gotta finish Matic. Okay. Yeah, especially only been trading for a month, man. Yeah, man, you really need to be very patient. All right. Dude, I have been trading for 5 years, and I think it's safe to say I know what I'm doing. And yeah, man, like, I still just don't mess with it, right? Because, all right, so, damn it, I keep getting distracted, but I have to do this. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Have you watched my Trading 101 video? Have you watched all videos? I think there's like probably 12, 13, 14, 15-ish, okay? You need to watch these, okay? And the most important one I want you to watch directly is this right here, the power of leverage trading, all right? And I go through and I explain leverage trading, and I explain why it's so incredibly dangerous. It's so incredibly dangerous, and you really need to be very, very careful on it, all right? I know you've already learned it sucks, right? But this will help explain as to why leverage trading is so dangerous and how you will just get fucked, man. All right, and not only that, if you make the perfect play and do leverage trading, you can still get burned very, very hard. All because some whale on that exchange decides to ruin your day. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's done. You're done, man. Quick liquidation. No one will ever liquidate me because I don't have everything I own personally. All right, I've got to focus. I keep saying that over and over again. All right, let's see. So Matic, 4-hour breaker. That's not bad. I like this level. Okay. So on a low time frame, I do like this. That's going to be a green level because, right? Have we closed beneath it? No, we have not. So this is still acting as support. This is very nice, very clean. I like this level. Clean, clean, clean. Only a 4-hour, though. I want to find something better. Ooh, I do like this, too. This is a nice little daily level, right? Daily level. And here's the important thing. This is something you guys can really take notice of. All right, I want to show you guys this. This is a very clean breaker. And you know it has a lot of significance because, look, once it fell through, bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, broke above, retest, right? In a healthy market, this should hold. Why? Because this should be a strong bullish breaker, right? It should. This should hold up very, very nicely. So, yeah. Don't worry, MonsterBot. You are going to make this, man. I promise. You will make this. Just be patient. Don't get greedy. Take your time, and you got this. I think whenever 2017, I was 32. I was 28, 27. I was 27 back then. And I made my own mistakes, man. I promise you. I did a lot of FOMO, did a lot of stupid shit I really shouldn't have. I remember one time I was trading and I had no idea what I was doing. I lost $5,000 in the span of like 2 hours. I think it was. I lost $5,000 in 2 hours. It wasn't even a leverage position. I just made a really, really, really stupid mistake. So I just did something really stupid. Wasn't even leverage. That's the crazy part. All right, you have this right here. I still don't, man, it might be all we got, but I don't like it. I think it looks fine. Overall, I think the USD pairing looks fine. There's nothing on here that's too significant that I can tell. Oh, give me a second. Hold on a second. Nope. All right, but here's the thing. This is your golden ratio, right? We talked about this. So if we come back up to this level right here, okay, this right here is a golden pocket, right? This is a golden pocket zone. So what that means is if price gets up here, even though we don't see anything right here, this will be a major level of contention. All right, this will be a major level of contention. So we came up here, keep going up, tap it, right? That'd be great, right? So this is a very likely level of resistance, and it very well may collapse at this point. So just be aware of that. Yep. Let's see where we at. All right, let's look at the total too, Bitcoin dominance, all that stuff. It's all right, man. Hey, we all have those stories. Unfortunately for you, man, what, you're only sitting with 21? Oh, dude, you're good, man. Don't worry. That's nothing. Nothing, man. Don't stress. And here's the important thing, man. I keep going back to this, but here's the important thing. This bull run is great, right? And everyone's gonna make so much money. You're gonna hear about it and yada yada yada, right? It's gonna be so amazing, right? But the thing is, you can make money in both directions. You don't have to just make money on a bull run. You can also make money on a dip. You can do it. Once we establish that we have a clear bear trend, and we'll know, right? You can make a ton of money on this chop going down, right? It's just a whole different style of trading. If you think I'm going anywhere, you're wrong, right? So I'll be able to teach you guys how to trade in a bear market. And you got to think about this as well, right? I told you guys I started trading when? Right here, right? I started really trading right here. Right around here. Okay? So that means that's how long I've been trading in a bear market. 1,069 days. That's like 3 years of trading in a bear market, right? And in a bull market, I've been trading around a year. All right? So you see that, right? I've been trading in a bull market for about a year. I've been trading in a bear market for about 3 years. I'm going to tell you right now, I am uncomfortable as can be right now because I love bear markets because that's what I'm used to. I'm really good at this crap right here where you're just like screwing around. That's what I'm really good at. This is where I'm actually uncomfortable. And I think I'm doing pretty good for myself, right? But once we get back to this again, oh man, guys, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, dude, follow all of those courses I told you about, man. All of these. Go to Trading 101 and literally just get started. Just get started, man. Just start going. Like that's the first thing you have to do. Where are my videos at? I think I'm missing some. Yeah, this is what you have to do. Just go right down the list. Don't stop. Just go right through. Look, these videos are getting like what, 2,000, 3,000 views a piece. My Trading 101, which is like the best videos you can possibly have right now. 285, 138, 98, 108, freaking 53 views. Pathetic, right? Either way, guys, like definitely, this is like some real gold, and you guys really should be looking at this stuff. All right. So yeah. All right, cool. Let's go back to the Matic BTC pairing. So I finally finished this damn thing up for him. Wow. I am just really going off track today. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I don't ever think about this yet. Clear level. Do I like this level? I don't know if I do or not. I think I like it. Yes, I do. Okay, so this is going to be a green. Green support. We bounced up from it. Let's go to 3-day. Daily. We're still above the 200. That's nice. I'd love to see a retest of it soon-ish. Don't know if we're going to get it. Damn, I just don't have any clear signals on here, man. Ooh, slow down. Hold on. Slow down. Nope, still nothing. Okay, cool. Still have nothing. I have nothing, man. I don't know. This chart, it looks bullish in the macro. Like, everything looks bullish about this. But as far as actually deciding exactly what's going on, like, it's really tough, man. I don't have a clear read on it. I just don't. Nothing about this chart really, like, screams the direction. And here's the thing, man. If you can't... So here's the thing about these charts. If you can't look at a chart and, like, damn near instantaneously be like, bro, this is bullish, then, like, you need to reconsider, right? Like maybe this isn't the chart for you, right? Go find something else, right? And, like, right now, I think this is bullish in general, but I can't, like, articulate as to why, right? Like alchemy, right? So if I go back to alchemy, I'm like, bro, this is bullish, right? Golden pocket, clear impulse, clear corrective structure. Like, this right here is bullish as hell. And there's no doubt in my mind this thing is going to keep going up. Clear impulse, clear correction, volume profile makes sense. Clear lack of volume here, bull flag, like golden pocket retracement, yada, yada, yada. All this just makes total sense. Break of the trend line right here. Look at this break right there. Like, this is like a very, very clear to me bullish chart, right? That is bullish. Very bullish. Very clean, very obvious. I love it. But then you have Matic, right? So look, like, the volume profile, everything about it just doesn't really tell me anything. Like the Matic, the volume profile, look. Look at this. Okay, like, in general, it's bullish. In general. But even then, which one, like, the high volume came on the retracement. It wasn't even the impulse up that had the high volume, right? So, like, it's not clean. So the only good thing I see on here is we had a very solid retest to 200, but that was a long time ago. So, like, what now, right? Low time frame. I like this reclaim. Outside of that, I have nothing. As long as this holds, I'm gonna go up. It's really about all I can get you, man. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna go 5-minute real soon. Let's go to a 1-minute time frame. All right, let's look at this sucker. What do we got? It's breaker right here. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're losing it. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just don't have anything, guys. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get off. My wife. Matic impulse was high volume. So let me okay, I'm going to explain that real quick. All right. I'm going to go back through here and explain. So the Matic impulse was high volume, right? And I agree with that. Okay. This was the impulse. This was not. This is by definition a corrective structure, right? Because it didn't actually break above. See that? So no, this actually had lesser volume. This had more volume than this. And that, to me, is concerning. Now, in general, we have lower volume. All right, so we do have definitely lower volume now, but I don't like the point at the max volume was after the initial push up. So I don't know, man. It's just the volume profile just looks a little wanky to me, a little janky to me. Maybe not. I don't know. Where's this retracement down to? Ooh. 786 retracement's not good either. It's too far down. So generally on a retracement, you don't want it to drop below the 618 to 702. realistically, that's where you want to see it drop. Any lower than that, it becomes into an unhealthy retracement. It's just one of those things to where a healthy retracement doesn't go further than the 702, and it went below there. So because of that, I don't know if it had the strength to hold. It didn't have the strength to hold it up, so this might be too far of a drop. So either way, I just don't have a good read on Matic, man. I'm not going to try to bullshit you. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get off. My wife's home. I'm going to go eat food with her and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys being on here like always. I know it was a little bit different of a stream, but I wanted to make sure that these issues were addressed and go over the psychology and making sure y'all don't do anything too crazy and getting your minds right? So that's very, very important as well. So, and also Loom's taking off, so I'm making a lot of money. That's cool. So, hell yeah, Loom. About damn time you did something good. All right, have a good one, guys. I'm gonna get off. Deuces.